Hey, what's going on, my frosty little friends? Today we're here for week 2 of our battle within the RBL. So I have already gotten a hold of Mighty Quinn, and we are pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to initiate this challenge, and just to show you guys again who we're bringing, let's go right here. We're bringing Charizard, Princess, Rock Paper, Rotom, Rape and Pigage, and Tuesday. So let's go back. Let's get out of here. And I am going to just do a quick little Skype thing, just to let everybody know we're about to start our battle. Hey guys, about to start battle with Queen. So, not sure if anybody's going to see that, but let's Skype it out. I'll Skype out the link once we get there. So let's see this Baltimore. And let's issue this challenge. Custom game. We're going to select our week 2 RBL team. Alright, so I'm going to initiate the challenge. Good luck, bro. Alright. Alright, Queen. Alright, so he does bring Swampert, but he does not bring Frostlass. Oh my goodness, that opens so much right now. That actually opens a huge amount. And he does bring Mega Gardevoir. And he does bring the Mega version of it, so it is going to be fully Mega when we do get this out. So let me write this all down real quick, because I have my team, but I do not have his team. Let's see. We have Swampert. We have Gardevoir, Goat, Lucario. I'm assuming that Blade is a defensive mixed wall version. And we also have Latios, just like I thought Latios was going to be coming. Okay, so looking at his team, he only has 1 immunity. He does have 1 immunity to my Volt Switch, so once that Mon goes away, I do not have to worry about it. I'm halfway tempted to open up with I'm halfway tempted to open this up right now. So hold on one second. Let me actually just link right here. I hope that's it. There we go. Okay, I'm halfway tempted to open up with Charizard. Because if he does hit me hard with an Ice Punch, or if he leads with Lucario, he's just gonna set me up, and that'll be extremely bad. So I think that might be a good play. And also because it puts that. Yeah. So he still has the same team, so we're gonna restart real quick, and after this cut, we'll be right back. Hey guys, all right, we're back. So we had to do a little bit of a change right now. Mighty had to change his Mon back to normal, so that way it wasn't fully Mega Evolved when it started. That is one of the rules that is, I believe, against the rules, is that it does have to Mega Evolve. Even though we don't have to Mega Evolve it, I'm assuming since he brought it as a Mega, that it is going to be a Mega Evolve, but if he does bring it as Mega, it has to start out as a normal Mon. So we're pretty much, I believe, ready to go. So I'm actually just going to put this other custom game in here. So, what was this? Oh, there we go. Okay, so, like I was saying before, I still think I'm going to lead with Dragonite. I still think it's one of the best. If he leads with an Ice-type move or Dragon-type move, I should be able to eat it depending on what he has. If not, I can then switch out from there. So I think I'm going to lead with Charizard. So he does lead with Swampert, just like I thought he would. Now this is the thing. If this is defensive Swampert with rocks, I'm assuming I can get, let me see here, Dragonite. Let me bring up Charizard set versus a Swampert. I'm going to say that it is not a Mega, but it is a defensive set. So, stupid cat. Cat always has to be in the way. So Ice Beam doesn't do very much. But at +1, if I decide to Dragon Dance here, I start doing 30%. I think he's just going to try to set up rocks. I might actually be able to get up to +2. If he packs an Ice Beam, what happens if he packs an Ice Beam? Ice Beam. If he packs the Ice Beam, it will do damage, which will then proc me to, if I'm at +1, even if I get to +3, I can do quite a bit of damage. So, I'm debating. I don't know if I want to stay in and chance the Ice Beam or not, especially because at +3, I still don't one-shot him, and he can then take me out after that. Or let's actually rock an Ice Punch too. Let's try Ice Punch. Ice Punch. So, because I don't want to lose. but if I go for the Earthquake now, I'll only do 25%. I need to weaken it before I can do that. And no, I need to go for it. I need to be aggressive. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to Dragon Dance up. I figured he was going to go for Stealth Rocks there. That's fine. Now that I'm at +1, I pretty much outspeed everything he has. I don't have my procs yet. I'm going to go for this Earthquake. He doesn't have anything off the ground except for Latios. So that is very, very good for us because now we can spam these Earthquakes. I do outspeed everything. He didn't bring Swellow and he didn't bring Frostlass. So my Dragonite now outspeeds everything on his team. Unless it's Scarf Latios. So this is going to be a very, very interesting match. Wait, do I want to go for that? Or should I go for a second Dragon Dance? No, because I still can't do it. I need to do the Earthquake so I can get to +3. Because then from +3 I can take him out from there. So I need to go for this Earthquake. If he goes for Ice Beam or Ice Punch, or if it goes for a Rock type move, I will take some damage. But Multiscale will pop it. I just need to be very aggressive. I need to go for the very aggressiveness. If he decides to go for Latios, if he decides to switch here, I will then set up another Dragon Dance, and from there I will get ready to click the Ice Beam button. Because I will hit it, he will hit me, but I'll outspeed him. And if I'm at +2, I believe I can one-shot that Latios. But right now, I'm only going to do about 34% with this Earthquake, which is fine because I need to weaken this thing. I've already knew rocks were going to be here. I'm not actually worried about it. I knew he was going to set up the rocks early. This was another reason why. So he doesn't. He decides to go into Doublade, which Doublade takes a huge hit. Oh my goodness, that Doublade took a huge hit. Now I have completely weakened his Doublade. His Doublade took an entirely big hit from that. Let me see the mixed wall set here because... Oh, sorry, hold on. I got to change it down to 50. Oh, wow. Oh, that was a crit too. That's why. Yep. Crit does 75% just like I thought it was. Okay, so that is normal mixed wall version Doublade. So I think from here I'm all good to go for another Earthquake. If he stays in, he'll lose the Doublade. If he does not stay in, if he doesn't stay in and he switches, his switch will have to be to Latios. I would have to assume that it is going to be Latios is going to be the switch here, and my cat is meowing. Quiet, cat. Can't you see I'm recording? Can't you see I'm recording, kitty? Man, this cat's got no respect. But that was a huge, huge crit, and that did 74.7%, which is, that was just amazing. This is why I wanted to lead, because I figured he would try to set up his rocks first, and I am going to take this thing out. That's very good. I knew I outsped it, so that is one huge wall gone. One huge wall gone. And why do I have a feeling like I am not recording my words right now? Okay, good. Let me just do this out right now. Doublade to Dragonite. Okay. So, he has now lost his Doublade. He's already down 1-1, and we are 2 turns in. I think the switch out was baited, but I needed to get that Earthquake off on Swampert, because if I did not get the Earthquake off on Swampert, I would not have done enough damage, and he would have taken me out with either an Ice Punch or Ice Beam or any type of move like that. I do resist Scold, but a Burn absolutely is killer. So I don't know if he's got a Scold or if he just decided to go for Waterfall or a more physical version. I'm not for certain on how he's going to do this. So he's already in a bad spot because right now I believe I outspeed everything he has. Let me just double check this real quick. Let me go into Latios. Let me check the Latios. Latios, and let's go into Life Orb, to which there he is at... Oh, hold on a second. Come here. Sorry. No. You are not at 100. I went back to a different account. So he's at 178. So he does go back into Swampert. I cannot set up another Dragon Dance. I need to get this Earthquake off. I just need to go for the Earthquake. That's fine. 33%. He's going to go for Ice Punch. There it is. Now the weakness policy procs. This is what I wanted. This was the reason I built it right now. I can't believe it's finally going to happen. This might turn very bad. Swampert. Let's go defensive. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know if I can take it out. Oh, I'm at +3. Oh, I don't know if I can take it out. If I don't take it out, he's going to be severely weakened, which is fine because Go-Goat and a lot of other Mons do not like this. Plus, I also have Tuesday as well. Let's go for Earthquake. And let's see if we can get it done. It's actually worked. And the fact that Dragonite even picked up a kill before this even happened. If I can pick up a huge hit on this, I can take this thing out. If I get another crit, if I had... There it is. So he's severely weakened. He is going to go for the Ice Punch. That is going to take me out. That's fine. That is fine by me. Because now it is time. He has nothing. Nothing right now that wants to take any sort of hit from oh my goodness, the burns are real right now. Like, I could go into Jellicent right now and I could severely just start firing off Will-O-Wisps, or actually no, I could fire off Scalds. Oh, Scald would be amazing right now. No, because if he doesn't, I think Will-O-Wisp would be the better alternative. I could go into Rock Paper and I could go for U-Turn. U-Turn does a huge amount of damage. I believe I will outspeed it. No, I will not. I might not. Ooh, that is very, very dependent. Let me go into Scizor. Scizor. It's not Mega Scizor. It is Scissors here. I would outspeed it. I would outspeed if he has no speed investments. But would a U-Turn do a U-Turn would do enough. And U-Turn would do. So I'm just going to go into Rock Paper. And I am just going to go for this. I'm going to click this U-Turn button. Actually... I could click Bug Bite right now too. Really? Really, phone? Hold on one second. Let me just... Yeah, I don't know who's calling and I don't care. So U-Turn will do a decent amount of damage. It is physical. I don't want to take a lot of damage. I could just go Bug Bite. Bug Bite does a huge amount of damage. So I think I'm just going to click the U-Turn button. I'm going to get in and out and set up and keep myself in a decent spot. If he decides to switch into, say, Go-Goat, or if he decides to switch into something else, I've already taken out one of the walls, and if I take this thing out, Emboar and Rock Paper here, they can go off. So Dragonite, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the work you put in. You took out almost 2 walls. If I was at +4, that would have taken him out. And so that's just insane. This was just insane. So this is going to be... He's making his move right here. So if he does switch into Gardevoir doesn't have her defenses increased. So no, he is not. So he's just going to lose this thing. So Scizor takes out... Swampert to Scizor. And I also lost Dragonite to Swampert. If I'd had Grass Knot. See, let me go into Jellicent here. Because I believe Jellicent will be the better matchup. I do know, I'm pretty sure Go-Goat's going to come in, but I am going to get the leftovers recovery, which is nice. That is nice. So I didn't actually lose very much going in here. So no, I don't see why. At this point now, his 2 walls are gone. I have to assume now his 2 walls are gone. So I could definitely see him going into possibly Gardevoir, which Gardevoir I might... let me see here. Jellicent Princess versus Gardevoir. Mega OU Wall Breaker. Let's go 50. Even if she... Cat? Seriously, Cat? You gotta get out. Okay, so he does go into Go-Goat. Let me see here. Go-Goat. Bulk up set. Let me see this here. So he has nothing that hits me extremely hard. He does outspeed me, but if I can get this burn, I'm going to Will-O-Wisp here. He's going to set up a Leaf Seed. So this is actually defensive Go-Goat, which is fine. I'm actually fine with that. So I am going to do a switch here real quick. I am just going to switch into... I don't know what... You know what? Hold on. Go-Goat. I want to check his moveset real quick before I switch into Rape and Pigage, because at this point I can just spam Flare Blitzes. And Flare Blitz will do a huge amount of damage to anything that he brings in. Let me see here. I want to see his move pool. I want to make sure he doesn't get some sort of weird flying. So he does get Bounce, but I'll be able to get out before that happens. So I can change it to a different Mon. He does get Bounce. He gets Toxic. He does get Leech Seed, Payback, Energy Ball, Rock Slide. He does get access to Rock Slide and Earthquake. So I don't know for certain if this is going to be the thing. I am going to take my chance, and I'm just going to go into Easy Bake right now, because I will take that chance. He is going to go for Horn Leech. It is going to be resisted. He is going to recover a little bit, but he's also going to take that burn. which is fine by me. And I am actually free to go for an overheat. I'm actually free at all just to go for an overheat. It doesn't matter what he brings in. Nothing he can't bring in Lucario, which means he'd have to bring in Latios to take this overheat. So I'm just going to click this overheat button because there's nothing wrong with it. And if I happen to snag a burn on Latios, that's fine. From there, I can go back, possibly back into Jellicent, or even into slow. I could go into Jellicent. I mean, this thing can eat it, and I could just pain split it down to a point to where it gets revenged. So if I do take a Psyshock, what will Latios? Let me see here. Let me see a second. Latios. Let's go OU against Rotom Heat. Let me do Easy Bake here. Okay, so Draco Meteor I eat. Psyshock does a huge amount of damage. Okay, so that's fine. I know he's gonna outspeed, so I'm going to pain split. I'm going to pain split and weaken this thing because I want him to go for either Draco or Psyshock. And if he doesn't get a crit, I'll be down to like 20%. But then I'm about to just snag about 35, maybe about 35% of his HP away from him. And if he is Life Orbed, he'll take another amount of damage. I know that he is going to do this here, and I still have my win conditions with Emboar. Emboar's still there, and Emboar can take out both Mega Gardevoir and can take out Lucario. So as long as Raven Pickage is not too low when Lucario comes in, that's fine. But even then, I can still take out I can still Bug Bite and possibly even take out Lucario there. So he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. He does get the Spadef drop, and we're actually gonna be right around the same HP. So I think he was assuming somebody else was coming in at this point. I'm not for certain on this. So I think he's trying to get me low enough to put me in range, which Draco Meteor, that does put me in range of a Draco Meteor. Did he lose Shadow Ball? So he did not. I don't know what he has. He might have the, what is it, the Koba Berry, the one that reduces Dark type damage. That is also a possibility because I do not see Life Orb. So there is no Life Orb on this thing. So I have to assume there's no Life Orb. So which means I can survive it. So I'm going to Pain Split. He's going to Shadow Ball again. Does a huge amount of damage. Gets another Spadef drop. But now I am completely just weakening him now. So now I can make this prediction that he will go for, I could go for Shadow Ball again. He will outspeed. And at this point, I'm at -2 special defense. And I want to be able to bring this thing back in one more time. So it's 2. At this point, Psyshock takes me out. Let's go into Tuesday, because I believe Tuesday is going to be the better option here. He is going to hit me. It is going to be kind of super effective a little bit. Just 44. I'm actually going to switch out into Rock Paper, which is fine because now he can't take a Bullet Punch. He is not going to want to take this Bullet Punch right here. What does a Bullet Punch do to Lucario? Because I might have to go for Bug Bite. Scissors. So Bug Bite does a huge amount of damage. Bullet Punch takes that thing out. But if he switches into Lucario, Bullet Punch still does like 40%. So I'm just going to click the Bullet Punch. I have no point right now not to click Bullet Punch. His extreme, what if he has extreme speed? Let me see here. Extreme speed. Extreme speed does little to nothing against me. So he would literally, and Bullet Punch does nothing to me. So even then, even if he doesn't, I can take out this thing if he leaves his Latios in. He knows he needs to try to take out Rock Paper. And that's the thing. He does need to try to take it out, because if he leaves it in, he is going to bring in Go-Go, which is going to take this Bullet Punch, and it is not going to like this Bullet Punch. So I think he is getting ready to sack off Murphy here, which he will go down to Scizor right now. Go-Go to Scizor. Okay, so now he has 3 Mons left. He can't bring Latios in, because Latios dies to Bullet Punch. Lucario can eat a Bullet Punch, but he would have to close combat me at that point. And at that point, I can then bring in Embor and start spamming Flare Blitzes, because there's nothing he has that will do any source of damage to me. Then after that, I can seriously go into Jellicent, which walls Lucario, and I can sit there and I can burn it and extremely just do nothing to him. Or actually, no. Does he get Dark Pulse? Does Lucario get Dark Pulse? That's the problem. That's the problem thing here. Lucario. I mean, because I could have left it in, but I took way too much damage from that Shadow Ball. And I do get the Regenerator, so at least I better be getting that Regenerator. So does he get Dark Pulse? Dark. He gets Crunch. He gets Bite. He gets Nasty Plot. He gets Hone Claws. He gets Payback. He gets Fling. And he does get Dark Pulse. So he is going to bring in Lucario, which I'm just going to Bullet Punch. That is fine by me. If he Bullet Punch first, that's fine. I will actually get to see what set this thing is. So, oh, I'm going to hit him first. So he goes for Drain Punch, which is fine because he's about to lose it too. So now it is time to bring in Rape and Pigage. I am going to take a little bit of damage on this, which is fine because now I can sit here and spam Flare Blitz. I don't think he knows that that I'm Scarfed just yet, so that is fine. Scizor goes to Lucario, so I should be able to pick up all of the kills. Should he bring in anybody else? I know Bullet Punch does literally nothing to this guy. Extreme Speed might take me out. Extreme Speed is a huge possibility of taking me out, but at that point, I do have Jellicent. He is going to bring in this, and he is going to sack this thing off, which is fine because Embor picks up that kill. Embor, let's see, to Embor. I don't think he knows that I'm Scarfed just yet. I think he thinks I'm Banded, so he wants to see which move I was going to go for. So right now we do have our advantage. We do have a 2-mon lead over the Baltimore Ravias here, and I think that Dragonite threw him off at the beginning, because as soon as that Dragonite took out that Blade, that was a huge win, push in the right momentum for us. So he only has 2 mons left, which I'm pretty sure Gardevoir. Let's see here, Embor. Let me do this. Embor, Rape Pigage versus Gardevoir. Oh, you Wall Breaker. Flare Blitz one-shots it. So Flare Blitz at this point one-shots everything. And I don't think Lucario Extreme Speed. Lucario. Let's go for Life Orb Attacker. Even Extreme Speed does 50%, which is fine. I will outspeed this thing. I don't think he realizes that I'm Scarfed yet. But if not, he's going to figure it out real quickly. And it is going to one-shot it. All right. So we now... Embor. Rape and Pigage. Rape and Pigage for the win. To Embor. Now all he has is Lucario. And Baltimore's already saying the GG, so I don't know if he's going to what it is, but I'm just gonna say GG. Even some of the RBL people, if you guys can see the chat, I'll probably put it up at the top there. So I'm just gonna click this Flare Blitz. I'm locked into it. I can't not pick it. So unless he gets a crit with this Extreme Speed, but then at that point, if he is, yeah, no, I don't see him doing that. Extreme Speed would be the only, an Extreme Speed crit would be the only way he gets me. To which at that point I would go into Jellicent. And I'm not sure if this is I'm not sure what kind of variant this is. I won't know until I watch his team builder. So I think the Dragonite really threw him off. And like I said, thank you Gmars so much for coming up with such a fun Dragonite. And that was totally worth it. Totally worth it. If I had predicted the switch, oh my goodness, Vacuum Wave. And that is going to be it. Embor survives, and we take a 4-0 victory for our first win of the season. Embor, oh my goodness, the Rape and Pigage was real. So Embor picks up 3 kills, Scizor 2, Dragonite 1, and our walls stay up. And oh, it was such a good match. It was such a good match. I told you, Mighty. I told you I was going to be bringing it to you today. GG, Mighty. GG. So this was a very good match. I'm really happy with how it played out, and I'm extremely excited. Like, we only lost 2 mons, but luckily enough, Scizor packed an amazing amount of damage. Yes. Yeah. So, I'm not gonna worry too much about the chat. But if you guys enjoyed that battle, please like, comment, subscribe. A new battle coming every week from the RBL. Right now, your Wartortle's 1-1, so making up for the mistakes that we made last week. Thank you again, G-Mars, for helping out. Thank you, Warriors, for our mock battle. Showed me quite a bit, and I am extremely excited that this team is working the way I wanted it to. And I hope you guys have a great day. And remember, stay frosty, my friends, all right?